The niches that I'm about to show you in this video, even if you make the best books in these particular niches, you are not going to see sales. Whatever I'm saying from this video is actually from my personal experience. I've actually tried all the niches I'm about to show you in this video, and I want to tell you that at the end of the day, it is something that is just a complete waste of time. Some of these niches look very profitable from the outside, but unless you have actually made books in these particular niches, you will not understand what I'm saying. So the first niche that you should not even bother yourself going into at all is the bold and easy coloring book. The bold and easy coloring book looks very good from the outside. You see, it's very trendy because even in the top 100 best-selling books, you find that there's a bold and easy coloring book in this particular category. So it usually entices people to, oh, this niche looks very profitable. Let's create books in it. Go and create book in it and you see what I'm talking about. One of the problems in this particular niche is that you cannot actually price your book above $10. Most of the books in these niches are priced below $10. And I can tell you that most of them in this particular niche are actually priced below $6. And if you are doing that to your particular book, how do you expect to actually generate good revenue from a book that is priced below $6? A lot of people are actually battling for that. And see, there are some books in these niches that are very good. You see them making a lot of sales. Most of the times you find out that they have a lot of ad budget. Secondly, they are willing to make very little from each sale that they make. Thirdly, you realize that these are people that actually entered this niche first. So they are like the people that gain the advantage. The last thing that you see people that succeed in this niche have is that they are actually big brands that have built themselves over time. So if you're just starting into this niche, except you're actually looking for a very, very, very minute market, you are targeting a very, very, very specific niche using the bold and coloring book, it's going to be very difficult for you to actually become profitable over a long period of time in this niche. And this niche to me is just another trend and it's going to pass. So if you're looking for something that is actually going to be evergreen, that is going to bring you a lot of money, then you should just stay away from this niche. But if you insist that you must go into this niche and try it for yourself, feel free. Go and try it for yourself. When you have started making sales, let me know in the comment section and I'm going to congratulate you. But for me, I'm just going to tell you, stay off the bold and easy coloring book, except on special locations when you actually find some niches that are being neglected that you want to try out. But as you are trying it out, just know that it is a 50-50 chance. Sometimes you win and sometimes you will not. The next niche that you should not even bother yourself going into at all is the gratitude journal niche. This gratitude journal used to be something that everybody was going into before, but right now it's dead. Completely dead. People still buy gratitude journals, but these are brands that have established themselves over a long period of time. If you're a beginner especially, you might want to feel like, okay, because it is easy, you just want to go and do it and try it out. If that's your reason for going into the gratitude journals niche, no problem. Feel free, you can go into it. But if you are actually trying to find a niche that is going to be fetching you a good amount of money every single month, then gratitude journals is something that you should just stay away from, because this niche has passed. It is no more there. It's not even about the matter of oversaturation. If it is even about oversaturation, it's better. It's just that interest have dropped. The people that are making good money from these niches are those that have actually built themselves over a long period of time. So there's no need for you to even bother yourself going into gratitude journals niche. Gratitude journals have been on Amazon for a very long time. When it started at the beginning, everybody wanted to buy it, but now it's just over. So there's no need at all. Don't just bother yourself. But if you insist that you want to go and try out the niche, fine, you can go and try out the niche. When you start making sales, still let me know in the comment section. The next niche that you should not even bother yourself going into at all, because it's actually a complete waste of time, is the Mandala coloring book. I used to make money from this niche before, but right now, just forget about it. This particular niche has passed, right? Interest in this niche has actually dropped. So there's no need to even bother yourself going into it, except you just want to do it for the fun of doing it and you don't really care about how much you can make and you are not even planning to spend money on ads. But if you actually care about how much money you can make and you don't want to waste your money on ads, then this is a niche that you should actually stay away from. Somebody that is just starting Amazon KDP should not even want to venture into that, because at the end of the day, you're just going to be wasting your time and your money, right? Especially if you want to go into ads. So just leave the Mandala coloring book. Most of the books, they are already cheap. Most of the books there, you can't even sell above $10. Like when you are going for a niche, one of the things you want to look out for actually is the price, so that when you sell, even if it is one book, you can see some reasonable amount of money for yourself, right? So you should not want to go into a niche that you're actually getting at the end of the day, just maybe for one book, you are getting like 30 cents at the end of this. So you have to sell so many books for you to be able to see $1,000, right? So it's not something you should even want to even bother yourself going into at all. Just leave the Mandala color niche. But if you insist on going into the Mandala color book niche, then fine, go and try it out for yourself. If you see sales, congratulations. But I'm going to advise you, just leave that niche completely. The next niche that you should not even bother yourself going into at all is the blank journals. This one, I don't have to say so much about it because you already know that KDP books on blank journals don't really do very well. The only books that actually try is the hardbacks. But even the hardback, you see that a lot of people that are ranking on the first page and books that are actually selling on these particular niches are not KDP books. They are not books that are independently published. So at the end of the day, there's no need to even bother yourself about it. And these books are like super easy to make, and there's like hundreds of thousands of them on Amazon. So you should not even just want to bother yourself at all, except you just want to have a creative outlet and just want to put a book out there hoping that you are going to get a sale. One of my friends published a book 4 years ago on Amazon, and the first sale of it is coming today, and that is in this particular kind of niche. So you should not even just bother yourself at all if you are going to go into this niche, blank journals. There's no need. You're not going to make any sales. I'm telling you that. But if you insist that you want to go into it, fine. Let's wait for you. When you have started making sales, come and let me know in the comment section. The next niche that you should not even bother yourself going into at all is the preschool activity books, right? This niche I have actually tried to see how I can penetrate this niche. Back then when I was starting Amazon KDP, I made a couple of sales from it. But at the end of the day, I just realized that this is a gated niche. This is a niche that the big brands are the ones that want to just hold everybody there. So like there's no need to just even want to bother yourself penetrating this market, because the brands that are in this niche are very, very strong, very recognizable brands. So a lot of parents just decide to just go with a brand that is recognizable, that is trustworthy. So they don't just want to waste most of their money buying books that nobody knows about. So if you are going to go into this niche, that means you have a lot of patience, you have a lot of time, and you have a lot of money to build a brand in this particular niche, because it's not going to be easy, right? So this niche, it's not that there's no money in the niche, right? It's an evergreen niche because people are always giving birth to children every single day. Children are always growing up. They're always getting to the point where they are going to learn one or two things from school. So it is a very, very, very evergreen niche. But at the end of the day, the ability for you to actually get into this niche and make money is very difficult. So there's no point to just waste your time. And these books can be very time consuming, creating them, very, very time consuming. But at the end of the day, when you even create these books, to see sales, it's very difficult. So there's no need of even bothering yourself going to this niche, because it's just like a waste of time. Except you have the strength and the mental toughness to enter this niche and fight and struggle for sales, then fine, you can try that out. And if you start seeing sales, or if you're already making money from that niche, fine. Let's just know in the comment section if you're actually making money from that niche. But for me, I'm just going to tell you, stay off that niche completely. The next niche that you should stay off completely and not even bother yourself going into at all is the fatting animals coloring book. This used to be a very big trend. It's just like the Bold and Easy coloring book. This used to be like a very big trend that time. You will be seeing bestseller ranks of 2 digits, 3 digits, and you'll be like, wow, these books are actually very, very good. But right now, this niche is dead, completely dead. People don't care about it anymore. But because it's very easy to make, a lot of people still try to make books in this particular niche, hoping to make sales from it. This is one of those niches that is actually not shiny from the outside. You don't see a lot of hype around it. Is not there, but some people still believe that they can make money from it. There's no need to even just bother yourself. This niche, go and try it. Go and make books in this niche and publish. Let's see if you are going to see any sales. If you are seeing any sales from this niche, let me know in the comment section. I'm going to promise you that you find almost nobody making any sales from this particular niche. So what I'm trying to tell you is that this niche is dead. I'm not even going to spend time telling you why you should not even go into it. But if you want to prove me wrong, go into the niche and let's see if you are going to make any sales from it. It's already dead. So don't just bother yourself at all. I've tried it and it didn't work. But maybe it might work for you. Let me keep my fingers crossed and let's see what it will be at the end of the day. The next niche that you should not even bother yourself going into at all is the word search puzzle book for kids. This particular niche actually looks very appealing at the beginning, but it is when you now actually go in, create book and publish, that's when you now know that, okay, this niche is not a niche that you should even bother yourself going into at all, right? So the truth I want to tell you about it is that the niche that is actually profitable is for the adults, not for the kids, right? The adults niche is more profitable than the kids niche. So even if you want to make sales in this particular niche, if you like puzzle books and that's like the kind of niche you like publishing books in, then you should go towards the adult and not the kids, right? So the kids books don't really do so well in this particular niche. You might actually see some sales coming in once in a while for you, but if you really want to see sales coming in, move towards the adults puzzle books, not the kids puzzle book, because a lot of sales don't come from it at all. You might see minute sales here and there, but just not so much, right? So if you want to still go ahead and try it, and if you already have books there, and I know that some people will be fighting me in the comment section that, oh, these niches that you're calling, they're actually bringing a lot of money. Yes, it might be for some people, but for most of the people, you're not going to see any sales whatsoever, right? So don't just even bother yourself going into it at all. The next niche that you should not bother going into at all is the college ruled notebooks. Now, at the beginning, when you just go on Amazon right now, at the beginning, when you see this niche, you just be like, this is not for KDP authors. This is not for independently published authors. Just let it go. But some people will still insist that they want to go into it. And the only reason why they want to go into it is because it is what's easy to make. Just put lines inside the book and that is all. But see, the fact that it is easy doesn't mean that you are going to make easy money from it, right? So this niche is something that you should not even bother yourself going into at all. So I'm not even going to bother myself, stressing myself too much about explaining to you why you should not go into this niche, but just take a look. Just look at the books that are actually showing on Amazon right now. Is this what you really want to go and compete against with your paperback or even your hardback? There's no need of even bothering yourself at all. There's no even exceptions to this niche. For me, I'm just going to tell you, stay off anything that has to do with just college ruled notebooks. It's not something that you should even be bothering yourself about completely. Now, the next niche that you should not even bother yourself going into at all is the guest books, right? Now, the guest book is actually something that used to be very profitable before, but right now it has actually gone. There's a lot of books in that niche already, and there are people in that niche that are already like established brands. Most of the books that are doing very well are not even Amazon KDP authors, right? They are other companies. They have a lot of marketing budget and they have already like had a lot of customer trust. So if you're thinking of going to the guest book niche, don't just even bother yourself at all, right? There are some ways you can actually make money from it, but this niche is not a niche that you'll be making consistent sales from, right? So though it's an evergreen niche, yes, people actually hold events every single week. In fact, if you look at it, it's every single day. But at the end of the day, there's really no need for you to want to go into this niche because there's really nothing happening there anymore. Trying to survive in that particular niche is just going to suffocate you. There are many other niches that you should not even bother yourself going into, and I'm going to be making other videos to tell you that don't even just bother going into this niche. But for now, I'm just going to leave this 9 for you. If you're already making books in these niches that I've already showed you, then just try your luck. But I would not recommend that you actually go into these niches. If you have not already subscribed to this channel, hit the subscribe button right now. Now, if you want to actually know the things you should look out for if you want to go into a niche and you are going to be sure that these niches are going to be profitable, then you should watch this video here where I show you the step-by-step process that you can actually do proper niche research to determine if a niche is going to be profitable for you over the long run or not.